Okay, welcome back to the Off channel has a large leak. A huge leak, a massive leak, and it is fights that are booked as well. I don't know about the booking. We don't know, okay, but we do know. There is a board behind Dana in one of these unidentified. What do you call it? The embedded episodes are embedded. Behind him is the July show, which you can see right there. And I'm sure I'll put it in the video. There's also Adesanya vs. Jared battle. Cannonier, it's got Strickland vs. Alex Pereira, we already know what they are. And then there's Sean O'Malley vs. Pedro Munoz, this is a significant one. But the really big one is that they got Chimaev is against Nate Diaz now. Why is that believable now? There's also something to note here is some very important things to keep in mind here, okay? A couple of things are fine. First of all, why would that be believable? I'll give you a okay, for a very important reason. Nate Diaz has made it very clear I'm not. Just give me my fight, just give me my fight, I'm not resigning, and there. Like dude. Come on, man, we've got a Conor fight on our hands. To do just resign, let's make some serious money. It's like, nah, I'm not signing. If they end up giving up, they're like, we can't get him. You guys know that you know the protocol. We've talked about this a million times. What's the protocol? Send him out on a stretcher. Right. Give him the absolute hardest fight anyone could have, the right. The worst matchup in the realm of possibility. And if you were going to say, hey, what do you think the worst matchup for Nate is? Diaz would probably be. They're probably humming Chimaev, and they're bored. Like agreed. Oh, that'll be a big fight too. We'll sell out of that pay-per-view, we'll smash Nate Diaz. We'll send him out on a. And then, that'll be that. That's right, that's why it's believable. That is exactly how this goes. Having said that, here are some things that are very, very notable, okay? So here's the other. You've got the other side of this, you know. For July 30th, John Jones Stipe is correct. I got you, Derek Lewis, and Pavlovic. You've got Uncle Lave and Anthony Smith. Okay. So. What can I say here? So. Nothing actually, so let's just say this. What do those blue dots mean? What's that red? What's that red? The badge next to Nate Diaz's name means right. It's like that thing on the right that's red. What does that mean? That thing next to Sean O'Malley? That's blue. What does that? I'm talking about. Right, you got this. You got this red square adjacent to Nate Diaz and adjacent to La Murphy. You don't have it anywhere on the other side. 1. You've got a red dot next to Pereira and you have the on July 2nd. Same red dot for Johns and Jones. And Stipe. Right. I haven't decided on a blue dot for Nate yet. I'm talking about. That might mean, so here's what I would guess, and I don't know, right? I would guess the red dot means the bouts. Not signed. Right. The book's not signed. But if it's a blue dot, that might mean something like it's not. It's like it's his last fight or something. Like something similar to something indicated, like it's his last fight. It might. That's what that red square is too, because that blue square with Sean O'Malley. I think it's Sean O'Malley's last fight. It's on his contract as well. I don't know. All I'm saying is that a lot is going on there and there is one fight on there that I can see. Confirm that it is genuine and that you are aware of it. What? Let's just say this. That's legitimate, at the very least. At least it's legit that was on the. It doesn't mean that those bouts are happening for sure. But it is undeniably. The writing is unmistakably on the wall. So I don't know. So if you want to know why Nate Diaz is, I'm going to get Khamzat, that's why. They're like, you can resign with us. And we'll give you Conor McGregor. We'll get paid, son, or you won't be able to resign. We'll pay you less and give you more. This is the worst matchup in the history of. For you of OFK. Khamzat is a horrendous matchup for Nate Diaz. Horrendous. But that's why they would give him to him. You know, do you think they're going to give Nate? If, Nate resigns, of course. They'll give him Masvidal, or he'll be treated like Conor. They want Diaz Conor. But it looks like Conor might end up Dustin has been fighting me since he announced his intentions. That he's going to fight in July and that seems to be right around when Conor's going to be better, so we'll see. Look at that. Someone just put it out there on YouTube, but anyway, so that's that. That's the end of this video, but I have some other things to talk about, so I have another channel called Me On. Some people don't seem to get it. Are you aware of this? But I'm going to give you a preview of. I just can't find that channel right now. I saw a story that is. It's awesome that I want to talk about it. It doesn't look right on my channel. But I'm going to talk about it anyway. So check this out. So I just saw that, so this is what this is the kind of thing I talk about on. If you didn't already know, Jessica is on everything. That channel existed. Just look up my channel. On everything you'll find, that's my. On the other channel where I talk about. Like this, so I just saw that Sony lost $300 million because China asked them to take out of the Statue of Liberty. Spider-Man Homecoming. And they told you. So China was like, it's too American too. You know, a little too patriotic. A little pro-American ahead and take the Statue of Liberty out of the movie and we'll let you release it in China. As well as Sony. If you wish, you may. Why don't you just dim it? You can't see it, they're all. If you wish, you may. Yeah, really. Are you sure? We're sure, dude. The Statue of Liberty stays in. Well, you're not going to be able to. Released in China. Oh, okay. Well, I guess you won't get Spider-Man Homecoming. It's not like you. Do you think you don't make money on this? That's fine. We're not going to stop you. We're not taking the risk of releasing it. The Statue of Liberty is on the move, and they didn't. They argued that they had left the money on the table. The table. To protect the Statue of Liberty. Left in the film. What's up, dude? About a clock. About. Moment. That's the correct answer. Yeah, we don't like take the statue. Out of Liberty you. Do you want the movie? You could deal with the statue. You are aware of the presence of Liberty. So kudos to Sony. Yay Sony, yay Disney. Period. You know, maybe they recognize that. Do you know now that Elon's taking over Twitter and there's not going to be this woke anymore in there. Oh man, that thing Disney did you. No. Don't say gay things, that was a. You've heard of like in that. That blew up in their face, maybe the tide's turning, maybe we should be a. Perhaps we should be a little more patriotic. Should protect patriotic views. It's like. Yeah, maybe you know. Maybe don't pretend that you know the law. That's like, hey, you know what we would. I prefer. Is if you don't teach children under 7. How about there being 30 pronouns? I have an idea. How about you wait until they're 8 years old before you start teaching them that there are 80 pronouns. Are you serious? They don't say the bill. Wait, where does it say that? It says that. What do you mean? Where does it say don't? It says don't teach any kind of homosexuality. Sex with children who are younger than 3rd grade. That's what it says. It's the most homophobic bill ever. That is it, and then Disney's like we do not support the Don't Say Gay movement. I will fight against this heinous crime. They're fighting the anti-gay bill tooth and nail, and they're winning. All. Oh, are you going to do that well? Guess what, we just took your text exam. Leave a comment about how you like your apples. Formal paraphrase. Why wouldn't you suck on that Disney? Why wouldn't you suck on that Disney? Why would you suck on that Disney? Why don't you take this 12-inch? Suck on it. So Sony was like, take the statue of. How about yourself? Look at this. Elon buys Twitter and the world is all better. So yeah, on everything. These are the kinds of things I talk about. So, yay Sony. Sony, congrats. If you think we're anti-gay here, watch. Sony, so what? If we were anti-gay, we wouldn't talk. We adore One of a Kind and Fabian. Those little guys, little Fabia, pay attention. I've watched your work from afar and I've got to say the way that the manipulated Diego was very impressive. You know, it takes a certain amount of manipulation necessitates a special type of man. So for someone as intelligent as Diego, when I see Josh Fabia, I think to myself, that's a guy who's. Wow. What? What are we talking about? What was this video about Khamzat Chimaev? DIAZ. Weird. You.